for the last time. There's no script written or anything like that. This is the last time I'm going to just speak to everyone because honestly, it's over. Okay, it's over. I'm done. I'm done with power scaling. I'm done with this channel. And I know I said many times in the past, but I am finished. I have a life outside of all of this, and I don't have to worry about this every single time about this channel, and like worrying about other people's how they think about my scaling, stuff like that. I genuinely don't care about all that, but it's just came across to me that nobody in this power scaling community can power scale. None of them don't even know what it means. So I'm fucking quitting. I'm quitting because I'm not gonna be in this delusional fantasy about agendas, and there's kind of scaling, like agenda scaling. It's not even power scaling, it's agenda scaling. Dragon Ball fans especially have nothing but agenda. Not only that, they can't fucking read. They don't even read their own series. I'm pretty sure they don't even watch their own series from the feats they got from. I just tired of it all, you know? I am. I'm very tired of it. I have been trying to like understand power scaling, stuff like that, but at the end of the day, with my own mindset or with my own thoughts, because I'm not gonna be like a brainless zombie saying the same shit over and over again, or where someone scales, where who scales, yada yada yada. All right, I don't care. I mean, back in the past, on my own scaling videos, I didn't take power scaling seriously. I did not take it seriously because it's all fun. It was all fun and games, but people were taking it more seriously. Worried about what Seth, this programmer, said, what this one person said about this character. Power scaling nowadays are just calculations and feats, like feats taken out of proportion. Basically, the main things. And what really doesn't work is that they use calculations in comparison to real life physics, which doesn't make any sense because like it's a fictional world. Of course, they can run like maybe faster than light, right? But then other times they get debunked by their own series. They're being hypersonic. That's the stuff I'm talking about. And that's the stuff I wanted to talk to you about when I am leaving. This is the last video I am making on this channel. I'm so serious. I'm done. People can't power scale correctly. I'm not even a serious power scaler. I just did it because it's fun. The only reason I blew up is because of that Steve Universe versus Star Butterfly video. And I power scaled from that one. And I was going through Death Battle's logic of power scaling. And I already know who was going to win. The fact that some people really think that Dragon Ball Z characters could beat Sailor Moon and Saint Seiya is delusional. Agenda scaling at its finest. Nobody can scale correctly. Nobody can scale correctly. No, they don't. It's like they don't read their own series. Right? They don't read their series. They get it where off of the internet. It's scary from that way. Hey, I do the same thing. I am no different. Right? I am no different. I am a terrible power scaler, but I just do it because of shits and giggles, you know. I troll. That's what I do. I troll with scaling. Like for the whole thing for Luffy versus Goku, Luffy versus Naruto, all this and that with Luffy, I have common sense. I know how things work, right? And people are really scaling hacks into power scaling, which doesn't make any sense. Or just say like, oh, this character is stronger than this character, so their hacks do not work, which absolutely is false. Absolutely is false. One of the dumbest arguments I have heard out there, especially because of Dragon Ball. People, if you're going to start your own channel and start power scaling, please read the series and don't take things out of context. Okay? The only person that's even remotely close to their right scaling is Bleach, with their universal scales and stuff like that, being the strongest of the big three. But they're absolutely the most false thing I have heard. False accusations is multiversal Naruto or like universal Naruto. Not even close. You could get them to like a maybe star level to soul system level, but never universal and multiversal. That is complete wank and taking shit out of proportion. Please, ladies and gentlemen, read your series before you say some bullshit like that. Because none of these power scalers don't even know what they're fucking talking about half of the time. We got fucking Ben 10 being Outerversal. The fuck did that come from? Outerversal to Boundless? Now you know that's just straight up agenda. You know you can't scale correctly. Because you be pushing into that, no one's gonna believe you. Alright, believe me like Luffy being like multiversal and stuff like that. That's because I was trolling. I wasn't being serious. I was not. There are more powerful characters out there. And Goku especially is not even the strongest in his verse. Right now, Beast Gohans might be even stronger than Goku. Y'all say Goku solos? Come on now. Y'all either trolling or y'all absolutely is 100% agreeable to your own agenda. I don't even know what to say anymore at this point. Except that it's been fun. It has. It's been fun. I did enjoy myself making these videos. I did. But I am not going down this rabbit hole. I'm not going to be even connected to the power scaling community. I am not even nowhere near to connected. I just power scale for fun. I don't really just say, oh yeah, this character could beat this character. Well, I do, but like I take it as not as scaling because that's just a bunch of bullshit, right? Sometimes I do that on my channel, but most of the times I take things out. I just think things outside the box, right? Like, okay, how their hacks work against one another, like how their abilities will work against this ability, stuff like that. But people will say like, no, this so character scales above them, so therefore they win. Okay, how do they touch them? How do they even interact with them? Oh, they're stronger than them, so their physical stats outscale their hacks. Like, what? What are you talking about? And this is like the whole thing with the whole Krillin argument. Krillin versus all One Piece. Because I literally just keep asking them, how is Krillin interacting with the Logias? How is he going to interact with them? I even admitted that Krillin can be arguably and is stronger than all the One Piece characters in the verse, like 90% of them, but the 10% is Logias. So how does he touch them? He can't beat them if he can't touch them, right? He can't hurt in actual elements like light and like darkness. Well, you can't hurt Blackbeard, right? But you can't hurt photons. You can't hurt electrons. You can't hurt fucking gas itself, like oxygen and smoke and stuff like that, right? So how does Krillin touch them? They don't give a definitive answer because they talking out their ass, just yapping. Because people like to scale instead of thinking. They rather scale the character than actually think. And this is the problem with power scaling now. People are just focused on the power scaling, but not on actually who wins. And if I say right now that One Piece character, one of the weakest characters in the verse, such as Smoker, who is made of smoke, can beat all of the Z fighters because of his hacks, y'all could just blow me up in my comment section and say, no, Krillin outscales him. He did this and that. He's outscales. Okay, I agree. He does outscale them in physical stats. But what about their hacks? How does he interact with smoke? No one can give me an answer. A straightforward answer. Nobody. They either argue that like, oh well, a key can interact with souls. No, they can't. Where has that even said that in the manga? Can't even trust the anime because they just throw a bunch of bullshit in there. So where has that ever been stated in the manga that he can interact with souls? Never. Oh well, Goku was he was on Earth and he used his spiritual body to fight Boo. No, because he got this physical body. He's able to use his physical body on Earth for a limited time before he has to go back to the other world. It's all about context. So like, it's all about context. All about it. And people take things out of context when it comes to Dragon Ball scaling. Well, any scaling in general, right, is taken out of context. People argue, and this is in the One Piece community. I want to use the One Piece community because I can't use Dragon Ball all the time. The One Piece community say that Haki can interact with souls. No, it can't. It cannot. Never has been shown. Oh, but what Rayleigh said, they say it's a spiritual thing. No, it's talking about fighting spirit. It's all about context. What Haki is, and Haki is willpower. It's not spiritual, like in the way in the sense that you think. Same thing goes for Ki as well in Dragon Ball. Ki is, people say Ki is spiritual. No, the context of Toriyama has stated saying Ki is more of a physical and emotional thing. That's it. And I went through this in my misinformation video about Dragon Ball. It is a mental thing and it's a physical thing. That's what Ki is. It is tied to your life force. If you do too much of it, right? Yeah, if you drain of all your Ki, because Ki is definitely life force, right? But Ki, state of Toriyama, is basically turning that energy into physical energy, the mental and all that into physical energy. It's nothing to do with spiritual. It's funny, I actually do research on this shit, but people take things out of context. So for all those power scalers out there with their agendas and stuff like that, y'all really need to stop. Y'all giving every power scaler a bad rep. You really are. Especially the Goku tarts. Y'all need to really shut up. Shut up, please. Y'all annoying. Y'all almost as y'all even more annoying than Naruto tarts. Y'all really are. Naruto tarts are getting up there, but y'all, come on, y'all can do better than Not just a bunch of children saying some bunch of shit and then yapping about it. Not really hard. I can't stress enough how bad the scaling is for Dragon Ball. Like I am like in a server right now where the scaling is that awful. That's nothing but yapping. But there are good scalers out there. There really are. They use calculation and stuff like that. Fine, right? You can go ahead. It's fun to do stuff like that. It is calculation and stuff like that. It's fun, but power scaling when it comes to versus community is really toxic and it can be really shitty too, because people don't know how to scale correctly. Like for me, I know One Piece characters are like like multi-continental to like maybe planetary, and you get into large planetary, right? But I know some people in the One Piece verse, they can beat characters like in such as like in Naruto. They could probably solo like have like half of the verse if they wanted to, just because like one Logie, that's all it takes. But there's also people like Kaido, right? Kaido, Luffy, and Gear 5 and Big Mom, all that. If they, yeah, it's just people, just one character, and you could just argue like the entire verse. For Bleach scaling is weird, but I can see where people are coming from. I really do. I can see where people are coming from with the scaling. And I think Bleach is definitely the biggest of the strongest of the big three. Well, as of now, because we don't know how One Piece went, but like, yeah, definitely strongest of the big three. Another example before I close this off is the fact that Gojo, and the Gojo versus Goku thing, that in itself will be, guys, I know Goku's stronger and faster than Gojo. I know. And I'm going to keep saying that. I do know he's stronger and faster. But how does he get past infinity? He doesn't. Because he can't physically interact with them. Or what about shockwaves? How the shockwaves going to fucking reach him? How does he cause shockwaves? We don't know. He could just punch and make a shockwave, but it's not as powerful, as potent as when he did it against Beerus. Those are two gods clashing. And if they kept continuing clashing, they would destroy themselves in the universe. So, yeah. Think about that. Okay? Yeah, for the whole thing about that, Goku would just run out of steam because Super Saiyan Blue takes a lot out of it, a lot of energy out of you. A lot. So, Goku is going to get tired to the point that he's almost out of heat. He's probably gonna have to go with Ultra Instinct, but he'll still get tired. Come on. And Gojo's just standing there, just doing nothing. Now, some people say, well, you could just speed blitz him because he has to pinpoint where it's coming from, right? But the barrier is always active around him. It's always active around him. I don't see how that would change anything. Because the moment Goku will try to fight Gojo, he won't even understand what is going on. He would not understand how his ability work. He would have to figure that out. And if he does, because Gojo will say it, if he does, Gojo will get a power boost and amp by just revealing what his technique is. That's how his ability works. So, with that being said, like, how does Goku beat him? Gojo has it in the axe. He has it in the axe. Now, you could say Goku can just use Hakai, but he needs to get very close to do that. And plus, I'm pretty sure he won't do that against Gojo because unless you're straight up evil, Goku will spar against him and he will lose because he's getting too tired. Goku could power up all he wants, but he doesn't get past infinity. Oh, but he shook the infinite void. Okay, shaking nothingness doesn't really scale anywhere. It's like, come on now. Oh, he shook nothingness. Okay, well, he's gonna shake. What, he's gonna shake fucking Gojo? So fucking what? That doesn't mean he still gets past him. Like, what kind of logic is that? Like, come on now. Come on. Gojo can't win that way. You have to find something else. Sorry, but not sorry. Goku maybe outscale him, but in terms of hacks, Gojo got him beat. There's no way he could pass him. He can't. Same thing, and I'm going to say this for the very last time in this video. Same thing goes for Goku versus Luffy. Goku cannot physically damage Luffy because he has the properties of rubber. Properties of rubber nullifies impacts. And you could say, oh, he could just punch his head or punch you beyond his stretching limit. No, because he would have did the same thing with Baltimore, right? No, come on now, like, let's be real. He wouldn't even do nothing. Okay, his physical attacks won't do nothing, especially in Gear 5. And when he goes in Gear 5, it is fucking done. So, okay, like, come on now. There's no way you can harm Luffy that way. So, yes, people, yeah, power scaling is fucking just out of whack. People just love to just say some bullshit just to hype up their agenda. Like, for the whole thing with Batman beating everyone with prep time, like, he's just a normal dude. He ain't gonna be Goku. He ain't gonna be anyone. He's just a normal dude. Anyone can beat him. Anybody can beat him. He's just a normal fucking dude. Unless he has like some kind of suit, and you gonna argue that in a debate, like, oh, what if you use this suit against this character? But normal Batman loses. Normal Batman without prep loses. He just know where he's gonna win him. And the people say, "What? He kicked the Spectre?" Well. Good luck with that argument, okay? Yeah, good luck with that. People, it has been a blast on this channel. And honestly, people had that major debunkers about me, and I do see them who have made debunks about me in my videos and my scalings. I do not care. I'm not going to give you the time of day. But I'm going to mention you here because this is the last video I'm going to make. I know majority of you who try to debunk me doesn't even have the fucking common sense to even think what I'm trying to say to them. But like, please be better. I don't know, I'm saying a lot right now, especially to you. What is it? Cosmic God or whatever his name is. That guy, absolutely, just his agenda is just all over the place. But with Goku, but let him believe his delusions, and no one's really gonna take him seriously. The whole thing with drip sauce too, because like I heard drip sauce say it's like the DC cosmology is 6D, which is fucking weird to say, even fucking say some shit like that, especially when you have like Goku, the whole Dragon Ball cosmology higher than DC's. Come on, man, what? I am so done with power scaling. The power scaling community is called awful. It's not fun anymore. And it led to this conclusion. I really do genuinely hate the Dragon Ball, not the Dragon Ball community, but yeah, the Dragon Ball community fucking sucks. I ain't gonna lie, it fucking does suck. But the power scaling community itself is just completely garbage. So, with that being said, guys, this is Omega signing off for the last time. I will be moving on to better things. I am moving on to my other channel, which is Wall of the Weirdo. We'll link it into the description below, or in the comment section below, whatever. But I will be on that one because I am not a power scaler, and this was not my hobby. It was not. Ugh. Shut up, stomach. This was something fun to do on the side. Honestly, I was gonna make the video of power scaling Lego monkey kid, but that's getting canceled. Alright, that is getting canceled. I might do another channel, but don't get your hopes up too high, because in that channel I'm gonna do versus matchups and give my thoughts about it. But power scaling, as far as I know right now, that's done. I don't care about it no more. I don't care about the community. I don't care about anything power scaling related. I don't. People going to just say whatever they want to say. People going to click on those videos because they want to believe their characters are this strong, just to push their agenda, just to use as evidence. Seriously, they use that shit as evidence. Said the programmer, he's like, out of versal because said the programmer said this. Like, come on, think about your own verse. Actually read it and think about it, because the majority of you are sheep. Y'all are sheep. Y'all are sheep just listening to this shit. A boy called cry wolf type shit, and y'all just want to eat this shit up. Honestly, this channel, like I said, underrated underdog for a reason. It stands for underrated. Stands for like a lot of characters being underrated, and they're underdogs of their own series, and not on for their own series, but like in general in the power scaling community. That was this channel was about. It was. That was what the name stands for. But nowadays, I'm just going into mainstream shit. That I missed the whole point of this channel. Guys, thank you so much for the support on this channel. I really do appreciate it. It was going to reach to 2,000 subscribers, but it's been trying to get to that like for months now. And this channel is dying. I could definitely see that the channel is dying because I have not been uploading, or I just have been talking about the same shit over and over again. That is my bad. I should have talked about more important things or more different things than usual. But that's pretty much it. So that's all I gotta say. The power scaling community is ass. People don't know how to power scale anymore. It's all about agenda. And I'm gonna bring back like just versus matchups to see who will actually win. Right? Yeah, this will be a little power scaling. Like, oh yeah, this character can do this and that. But what about this character? This character do this and that. But it will be majority of down to hacks who will get it off first and how it will work against the other. So that being said, this is goodbye. Yeah, this is like what going on 30 minutes long of me just talking about a lot of shit. But this is really the last part of the video. This is goodbye. I'll see you guys in my other channel. It's just Waldo the Weirdo. I'd rather be myself than do this that I'm not. I am not a power girl. I'm not this and that. I won't do all this and that just because for y'all entertainment. I'm gonna do it for my entertainment. So fuck you. Anyway, this is Omega signing off for the last time, man. Peace. For good.